Chapter 6 of The Adventures of Uncle Billy Possum. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by James K. White. The Adventures of Uncle Billy Possum by Thornton W. Burgess. Chapter 6. Sammy Jay Learns Peter Rabbit's Secret. I'm Mr. Jaybird. Tee-hee-hee. I'm Mr. Jaybird. You watch me. You've got to rise for break of day if you want to fool old Mr. Jay. Over and over Sammy Jay hummed this as he brushed his handsome blue and white coat. Then he laughed as he remarked to no one in particular, for no one was near enough to hear. Peter Rabbit's got a secret. When Peter goes about whispering, it's a sure sign that he's got a secret. He thinks that he can keep it from me, but he can't. Oh, my, no. I never knew of a secret that could be kept by more than two people. And already I've seen Peter whisper to 5. I'll just see what Reddy Fox knows about it. With a flirt of his tail, Sammy Jay started for the Green Meadows, where Reddy Fox was busy hunting for his breakfast. "It's a fine morning, Reddy Fox," said Sammy Jay. "It would be finer if I could fill my stomach faster," replied Reddy. "That's a pretty good secret of Peter Rabbit's, isn't it?" asked Sammy, pretending to look very wise. Reddy pricked up his sharp little ears. "What secret?" he demanded. "If you don't know, I'm not going to tell," retorted Sammy Jay, just as if he knew all about it. And off he flew to hunt up his cousin, Blacky the Crow. Blacky knew nothing about Peter Rabbit's secret, nor did Shadow the Weasel, whom he met by the way. But Sammy Jay was not in the least bit discouraged. "I'll try Johnny Chuck. He'll know," said Sammy to himself. He found Johnny sitting on his doorstep watching the world go by. "Good morning, Johnny Chuck," said Sammy, with a low bow. "Good morning," replied Johnny Chuck, who always is polite. "Isn't that a fine secret of Peter Rabbit's?" exclaimed Sammy, just as if he knew all about it. Johnny Chuck raised his eyebrows and put on the most surprised look. "Do tell me what it is," he begged. "Oh, if you don't know, I won't tell, for that wouldn't be fair," replied Sammy, and tried to look very honest and innocent. And then he flew over to the Green Forest. And as he flew, he said to himself, "Johnny Chuck can't fool me. He does know Peter Rabbit's secret." Over in the Green Forest he found Drummer the Woodpecker making a great racket on the hollow limb of an old chestnut. Sammy sat down near by and listened. "My, that's fine. I wish I could do that. You must be practicing," said Sammy at the end of a long rat-a-tat-tat. Drummer the Woodpecker felt very much flattered. "I am," said he. "I'm practicing for Peter Rabbit's party." "I thought so," replied Sammy Jay. Of course, he hadn't thought anything of the kind. "Won't Uncle Billy Possum be surprised?" remarked Drummer the Woodpecker as he sat down to rest. "He surely will," replied Sammy Jay. And then he flattered and flattered Drummer the Woodpecker, until finally Drummer told all about Peter's plan for a surprise party for Uncle Billy Possum. By and by, as he flew home, Sammy Jay chuckled and said, "You've got to rise for break of day if you want to fool old Mr. Jay." End of Chapter 6. Recording by James K. White, Chula Vista.